Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just got out of the theater watching The Devil Wears Prada 2. It is the long-awaited sequel to the first movie, which came out in 2006. I grew up on that film. I really like that film. I like the characters, I like the plot. So I was sort of looking forward to the sequel. I was also pretty nervous after all, because these days you never know what they're going to do to a sequel. And I was kind of worried that they were going to make this movie a little bit too modern. But now that I've seen it, I'm actually surprised at how it really felt like a good companion piece to the first one. I like how it looks and feels like it's shot as a continuation of the first movie. And once again, you have the whole gang back. You have Anne Hathaway, you have Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and of course, you can't have The Devil Wears Prada without Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley. And it was great seeing all these characters back again. They kept their energy, they kept their spirit, and as I said, I liked how it didn't feel too modern, but they brought a lot of modern concerns to this film, because after all, the world is not the same as it was 20 years ago. The fashion magazine runway is under threat of AI, and I like how that's presented in this movie. There's this question whether or not writers, designers, or even models are worth anything to the fashion industry anymore. And everyone's pretty much scrambling to, hold on to their jobs. And, that was actually a very credible threat. Is there someone behind me? Sorry. So yeah, unfortunately, that's pretty much all the positives that I have to say about this film. Oh no, wait, there's one more thing I have to mention. Emily Blunt. Out of all the actors in this movie, Emily Blunt shined the most. She hasn't lost anything. In fact, she was one of the most endearing characters in this whole movie. And Meryl Streep was good too. But now here's the problem that I have with this film. The devil in the title did not feel the same way as she did 20 years ago. And I get it, it's been 20 years, a lot of things have changed. However, there were some things that were taken away from Miranda Priestley that made Miranda Priestley Miranda Priestley. The one thing they took away from her mainly was her mysterious aura. You were never really sure what she was going to do or how she was going to do it. And there's always something threatening about her, but also something very cunning and brilliant. In this movie, they kind of made her a little bit too nice. She just went with the flow of everything. And it seems like she was just submitting to everything that was just being hurled her way. And how the conflict at the end of the movie is resolved, it felt way too easy. Like there was just no surprising element or shock value to this movie. Everything kind of felt predictable and safe. That's pretty much what I would say. This film felt too safe. If I could come up with an analogy for this whole film, it's that if this film were a knife, it needed to be sharper and it needed to cut deeper. Did I enjoy this film? Yeah, mostly because of the actors, but what they were put into, again, not as enduring as the first movie. So I'm gonna give The Devil Wears Prada a B-. If this was an out of 10 situation, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10, but that's just me. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching my video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more content, and I hope to see you again next time.